ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Lightly flying over the snow, hey, ha, 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 ho, 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 with sleigh bells ringing, gaily singing, merrily we go.
Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you.
Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
All the world a blanket white of snow, so cold and crisp and light, with sharp winds blowing, we are going onward through the night.
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow.
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand, just holding your hand.
We're gliding along with the song of a wintry fairyland.
Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be.
Lightly flying o'er the snow, the hey, ha, 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 ho, 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 with sleigh bells ringing, gaily singing, merrily we go.
Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two.
Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
All the world a blanket white of snow, so cold and crisp and light, with sharp winds blowing, we are going onward through the night.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, jingling, ting. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Merrily we go.
Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two.
So cold and crisp.
Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Onward through the night.
It's a time for play ride, happy hip hooray ride, ginger peachy sleigh ride, when I'm with you. Whoa there now, whoa boy, whoa boy. You ready? Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye, cried the old bailiff in his most imperious manner. The court was now in session. The jury was selected. The judge arrived, a wise old man, both honored and respected. The attorney who would prosecute had never lost a case. An awesome adversary, very frightening to face. The old defense attorney was seated at the table. The talk around the court was that he seemed a bit unstable. He didn't seem the kind of man equipped to plead the cause of poor misunderstood old good old Santa Claus. Your Honor and members of the jury, I can see that you are all good men and true, and so I say to you, Your Honor and members of the jury, I will prove to you before this day is through that here we have a man, a fraudulent impostor, who's nothing but a scoundrel, a charlatan, a myth, an image finely polished that now must be demolished, immediately abolished. Too sweet right now forthwith.
A charlatan, a myth, abolished now forthwith.
Your Honor and members of the jury, there he sits, the man who compromised your youth, and in a cold and ruthless manner, dear members of the jury, he entices them with no regard for truth. The business world deplores his unfair competition. He never charges money, he gives his toys away. He's done this to your children and to your children's children, your children's children too, each year on Christmas Day.
He gives his toys away each year on Christmas Day.
As I was saying, he claims to have a workshop at the North Pole where the elves and he make toys for boys and girls. There's no such place. For explorers have been up there looking high and low and all around, and none of them has ever found a trace. He claims to have 8 reindeer with a sleigh that flies, in which he tries to circle around the world on Christmas night. We'd be insane to think a reindeer-powered sleigh could fly that way. An aeroplane can't even make that fast a flight. He claims to make deliveries by chimney. He and his bag of toys supposedly slide through. I ask you, how can that fat hide slide down a chimney? Now tell me who is kidding who? He's awful, unlawful, he must be destroyed, be eradicated, made null and void. There's no doubt about it in every respect. He's guilty, he's guilty, he's guilty, he's guilty. I object to this blatant miscarriage of justice. Furthermore, I implore that you declare a mistrial on the spot. It's a fact that we lack anybody remotely resembling Santa's peers in their years. For the jury is old, but he's not. What? How can you say that? Well, look at those whiskers. If he's not an old man, I'll eat my hat. Don't be deceived by his outward appearance, for there is a child underneath all of that. A child underneath all of that. Your Honor, I wouldn't have it generally known, but my client he's a trifle vacant in the upper story. He's quite child-minded, in fact. Those whiskers are only a disguise. Under them, he's merely a child who's refused to grow up. For the foolish old fellow, he still has a forlorn craving for happiness. He still believes in goodwill and kindness and all that sort of thing. Oh, it's a very sad case. And instead of taking up the court's time this way, it really ought to be, well, Santa should be handed over to the care of his friends. Has he any friends? The kind that would help him? Let's ask the children. There aren't any here. What shall we do then? Let's take a ballot. A ballot would take all year. Oh, what shall we do? What shall we do, you? Children, do you want me? Children, do you want me? Some say that it was ballots they suddenly saw falling, and some say when they fell they heard the sound of children calling. Some claim 'twas only snow that fell, a blizzard, so they say. But whatever fell down from the skies made childish wonder fill the eyes of grown-up men, and they believed in Santa Claus again.
Oh, it's a little heavy on the ornaments and a little light on the lights, but otherwise it's perfect.
And we did it all without any help from you, Dad.
Oh, I don't know. I was rooting for you all the way.
Bing,
Huh?
what's this?
Oh, it's the old family album. Gee, I haven't seen that for years.
It's obvious.
I haven't seen this book before, Dad. What is it?
Well, this is a chronological compilation of the Crosby clan.
How far back does it go?
All the way back to the Middle Ages.
Yours or history?
They happen to be one and the same. Ah, yes, Sir Henry Wadsworth Crosby, the poet laureate of County Cork. He was famous for his quatrain, "There once was a man from Killarney who..."
Bing, not on Christmas Eve.
Oh, yes, moving right along.
Say, Bing, who's that fella you just passed?
Oh, that's no one important. Oh, yes, here we have the illustrious Long John Crosby.
Long John Crosby, was he a pirate?
Oh, no, he invented winter underwear.
Moving right along.
Wait a minute, Bing. There he is again.
You know, for someone who isn't very important, he sure is well represented in this album.
Oh, that's cousin Cornelius Crosby. You know, the family considered him sort of a black sheep, but I don't know. I always thought he was a very appealing fellow.
What did he do?
Well, you might say he's in railroads.
Yes, you might say that.
Best Christmas tree we've ever done, I think. Of course, it's a little heavy on the tin cans. I think maybe some bicycle chains here and a little sprocket there, maybe a little saran wrap.
Oh, we just needed your artistic supervision, dear.
Yeah, Dad, you seem to miss out on work again today.
I was out trying to uphold the old family tradition.
How was your day, dear?
Simply wizard. Marvelous, marvelous. I couldn't get a job anywhere.
Oh, but what do we care as long as we have that one special thing? We haven't got a threepenny piece to buy a cup of tea. But we've got camaraderie.
Our house is in a little valise that hasn't got a key.
But we've got
camaraderie.
Rain or shine, if the weather is poor or fine, or whenever the morning light, we're ready just in case.
There they go, and however we finish up, we know we're in the human race, if only barely.
We haven't got the uppity jokes for high society. But we've got
camaraderie.
Pure cadets and indigent folks whose secret seems to be excessive poverty. You need a lift, here's a gift. Looky here, for you, my dear.
Have you got a goodie there for me?
Have a banana.
It's ABC.
A-M-A-R-A-D.
I, and that spells with bells, camaraderie. Song in perfect harmony. But we've got camaraderie, and that'll keep us rolling along when people want to see performers such as we. Floppy shoes, baggy pants, with the song and the dance, we're prepared to go from A to Z. Like A-B-C-A-M-A-R-A-D-E-R-I-E, and that's spelled with bells.
Excuse me, folks. Couldn't help but see your star over there and just wondering if you might give me some directions.
Why, sure. Come on in.
Thank you. Could you point me in the direction of the nearest gas station?
Oh, gee, I'm afraid you're out of luck. You see, it's Christmas Eve. There's nothing open around here.
Oh, boy. We hope to make it to Bethlehem tonight. She is really going to be disappointed.
Who is?
Mary.
She isn't expecting, is she?
Yeah. Oh, she's expecting to be in Bethlehem by midnight.
No, I meant...
Oh, you thought... Yeah. No, she already had it.
When?
Sometime back. Look, would you mind if I call my wife in out of the cold?
Oh, we'd be delighted. Come on in and have a bite.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll put this...
Mary!
Yes.
Hon, these nice folks have been kind enough to invite us in, or rather out, for something to eat.
Oh, we couldn't impose like
Oh,
that.
contrast, no imposition at all. Come right in, yeah.
Well, at least we picked a really good place to run out of gas.
Oh,
You
well, it's our
folks are
pleasure. You know, it isn't often that we get to spend Christmas Eve under a Christmas star with a lady named Mary and her baby who just happened to be on their way to Bethlehem. Say, your name doesn't have to be...
No, Herman.
Well, that's close enough. Well, Herman and Mary and... I'm afraid to ask what the little fella's name is, but... May I have the pleasure of your company as we take potluck this snowy Christmas Eve? And may I have the pleasure of your company? We'll wear our worldly fortune on our sleeve. Oh, pal, oh, by which I mean you have a pal on whom to lean.
A buddy in his hour of need.
A friend indeed. Oh, may I have the pleasure of your company to tag along wherever fate may lead.
May I have the pleasure of your company as we offer you our humble bed and board? If we may have the pleasure of your company, we'll share the very best we can afford.
Like pork and beef
And turnip greens
and several sorts of in-betweens.
And here's a Tom and Jerry mug to chug-a-lug.
So may we have the pleasure of your company to tag along wherever fate may lead.
Old pal, old chum, suppose we hum like hallelujah from above.
Well, I'll pit my country baritone against your own.
And as we share the pleasure of your company,
We'll tag along.
We'll tag along, we'll tag along, we'll tag along,
we'll tag along wherever fate may lead.
Oh, well, I guess you talked me into it. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright. On behalf of the Crosby clan, our wonderful guests, Karen and Mac, and all the men and women of the Bell system, I'd like to wish all of you the warmth and the love of the Christmas season every day of the year.